So in this video, I'll get to know about what is meant by SQL statement. So SQL statement is also known as SQL query or SQL command. So these SQL statements are case insensitive. What is meant by case insensitive? Means you can use uppercase or lowercase or mixed case, like we can use both upper and lower or anything. So it's your wish. My suggestion for you is to use any version, upper or lower. So you can use your wish. So SQL statements are uppercase and lowercase. Yeah. So just remember these SQL statements ends with a semicolon. Just remember this SQL statement ends with a semicolon. Okay. So after executing an SQL statement, you will get the result. Okay. But if your SQL statement is error, so after writing a SQL statement, so just remember SQL statement completely succeeds or completely fails. What is meant by completely succeed or completely fail? So completely succeed means it will execute completely or else it will not execute. So there will be no partial execution, that is, so there is no partial execution, that is do or die. So whether it will execute or it will fail, it will win or it will lose, like that. So just one option, whether it is successful execution or completely fail. No middle, no partial execution. Just remember this. Okay. So now let's get to know more about an SQL statement. So now let's know about what are the things that. So now let's get to know about what are the things that we use in an SQL statement. So SQL statement consists of, we can say, SQL language elements. So what are the SQL language elements? SQL statement consists of, just remember, keywords or reserved words. We can say keywords are reserved words. So we have lots of keywords in SQL statements. So we have, okay. The second one is we have data types. These data types in SQL statements. We use predicates in SQL statements. We use expressions in SQL statements. We use literals in SQL statements. Okay. We use variables in SQL statements. We use clauses in SQL statements. So these are the things that we use in SQL statements. You need to remember this. Okay. So now let's get to know about these 7 language SQL elements. The first one is keywords, data types, predicates, expression, literals, and variables and clauses. Okay. So now let's get to know about this. So what are SQL keywords? What is meant by SQL keyword? Keyword is also known as a result word. So these keywords are given by an SQL. So these are all predefined words. Each keyword has its unique feature. Okay, so we have lots of keywords. Example keywords are we know, the main example keywords select, from, so many things. We have lots of keywords in SQL. We need to remember these keywords while writing SQL statement. The second thing is SQL literals. Let's get to know about what is meant by an SQL literal. Okay. So what is meant by literal? Literals, there are so many literals in SQL. The first one is integer literal, character literal, So you can see the one more letter is string. So integer is a numeral letter. Okay, character or string. So let's get to know about these three things. So I'll give an example for you. So here you can see selected star from product where PID is equal to 1. So here I have used a literal known as 1. This comes under integer numeral literal. So the here 1, the number here represents numeral literal. Okay. So second, I am going to display write one more thing. Select star from product where PID is equal to A. Here you can see I have used a character alphabet A. Okay, so this is known as character literal. So now here one more example. Select star from product where PID is PD is equal to TV. So here I have used string literal. String means group of characters. I have used more than one character, so it is known as character literal. So these literals are used in the end of the statements. Okay, after this operator is equal to. So we use these literals after operators. So here I have used integer numeral literal, character literal, string literals. So these are the literals in an SQL statements. So the next, let's get to know about what is meant by an expression in SQL statement. So there are three expressions in SQL statements. One is Boolean expressions. The second one is numeric expressions, and third one is date and time expressions. So let's get to know about what is Boolean, numeric, and date and time with an examples. Okay. So here I'm writing an SQL statement. Select start from product where product ID is equal to 10. So after writing this SQL statement, the result that I will the result that will be displayed is it's going to display the product table, complete product table with product ID 10. It's going to display the table. It's going to display the rows and records of the product table with product ID 10, which displays the records with the number 10. It will not display the other numbers like 9, 8, 7. It will display only the numerals which is equal to 10. Product ID, it will display the records with the ID 10. It will not display other records. It will display the rows that match with the ID 10. Okay. So this is known as Boolean expression. So here do or die, just display only that. Okay. So the second one is numeric expression. So here if you see selected star from select 10 plus 20. So here I have used two operands, that is 10 and 20. These are known as 10, 20 are known as operands. 10 and 20 are operands, and this plus is an operator. Okay, so this is known as numeric expression because I have used two numerals with an operator. So this is an example of numeric expression. The third one is date and time. So just select date. We have so many commands related to date and time. Select time. We have lots of expressions. Okay, I hope you have understood what is meant by expression. Now let's get to know what is meant by a predicate. So uh, predicate will be displayed in at the end of an expression, a statement. So let's see an example. Select start from product name, product ID is equal to 10. So here you can see after this condition where here you can see PID is equal to 10. This is known as a predicate. You just remember this is a predicate with the column name and the value. This is completely known as a predicate. Okay. So this is known as a predicate. Okay. So now let's get to know about the clause. What is meant by a clause? Clause is known as a condition. Clause is a condition. Clause is a condition. Okay, we use in SQL statement. So let's get to know about this with an example. So I am going to retrieve entire table here. Select star from table product. If I display this query, what will be the result? The result will be entire product table. So if you type this query, entire product table will be displayed. Okay. So now let's see if you type select product ID comma product name from product. So if you type this query select product ID comma product name from product table. If you type this query, so entire table here you can see the entire table will be displayed. Here if you type this query, the entire table will not be displayed. Only the table with columns product ID and product name will be displayed. Here we have used the condition. Okay, clause. So only certain part of the table will be displayed. So we have used clause in SQL statement. So we can use one more clause here. Just an example. Condition. I am going to use select star from product where product ID is equal to 10. So here if you see I have used the condition where condition. So only the rows matched with 10 value that this result will be displayed. So this is the way we use clause in SQL statement. The one more thing we can so we have data types variables. Okay. So what is meant by a variable in SQL? So we use variables in PLSQL. In extension of SQL we use variables. Okay, so while writing SQL, PLSQL we use variables. So just an example, declare at product. So here I have used the variable known as product. I am defining a data type here, varchar. So I am storing TV inside the variable product. So now I'm going to print the variable. Now I'm going to print the variable. What will be the output? The output will be TV. Why? Because we are storing this value TV inside the product variable, and I'm going to print the product. So output is TV. So this is how we use variables in SQL and PLSQL. So we have data types in SQL statement. So what is meant by data type in SQL statement? Data types, or we have so many data types. So we have numbers. Generally we have numbers. Okay, integers, characters, string. Okay, so for data type we use so for each data we use specific data type. Suppose if you so I'm giving examples here. So you can see 1 comma 20 comma a comma b comma tv comma share. So here if you see there are lots of data available here. So if you see 1, this comes under number data type. If you see 20, this comes under number or integer. So if you see character, so here A and B are characters. If you say string, here there are two strings, TV and chat. So these are the 7 SQL language elements we use in SQL statements. So I hope you understood what is meant by an SQL statement. So SQL statement consists of data types, variables, data types, variables, clauses, predicate, expression, letterings, and keywords. So this is how an SQL statement is defined. Okay. So I hope you understood what is meant by SQL statement or SQL language elements in this video. Thank you.